Hey, what's up, guys? Worldwide here. Welcome to Matchday Monday, number 5. Can you believe it's been 5 weeks already? Well, anyway, I hope some of you have at least seen a few of the previous episodes that I've done. That's going to give you a better understanding of what I'm trying to do in this series, and that's to help you become a better dart player. Now, how I intend to go about doing that, I'll be playing a match against the Dart Connect computer opponent. Now, during that match, there's going to be a ton of different scenarios that come up. And what I'm going to try to communicate with you is what you should and shouldn't be doing in all these different scenarios. We'll be working on setup shots, we'll be working on checkouts, and then we're going to be relearning those setup shots and checkouts depending if the opponent is on a finish or not. Because believe it or not all finishes or setup shots are written in stone. It really depends a lot where the opponent is in the leg. If they're way back, you're going to do something different. If they're on your tail or if they're on a finish, then you're going to be doing something different there as well. So hopefully this week, the goal is to learn at least one new thing. And if you can learn one new thing every week, by the end of this series, it should be quite helpful. Well, anyway, I won't keep you waiting. What do you say we just jump right into the match and get a feeling? It's going to be a good one this week. So here we go, guys. Enjoy it. Okay, guys, here we go. It is just a little bit past 7 p.m. I just finished recording the Peter Wright Euro 11 darts review that I hope you guys watched Saturday. Well, anyway, I was going to use those for this, but I think that Dart Connect level 11 is going to put me under a lot of pressure, so I think I would be better off with my own 180 reloads, my match darts, just because pressure situations, I feel pretty confident with these things, even though I've been using other darts all day long. It is so hard to juggle reviews, gym, and then trying to do this Match Day Monday. It is so much harder than you could imagine. But, enough about that. Let's play this match. If you recall, the computer opponent and myself, level 11, 1-1. So this is sort of the tiebreaker week. All right, so myself, level 11. We'll keep it the same, best of 9. That seems to be working out. Kind of makes for a long video, but not too long, although it's kind of borderline. Well, anyway, I'm going to do the same thing, random start, and then I'm going to hand the microphone over to myself. I'll do a voiceover commentary. So after the match is over, I will speak to you guys again. Wish me luck here. Okay, guys, good Monday morning. Let's see if we can do this all in one take. I only woke up just a little bit ago, so hey, if I make any errors today, please forgive me. But yeah, Match Day Monday, number 5, kicking off. I happen to have won the throw. So we're just looking to settle in here pretty good, get the rhythm going, and bam, kicking off with a 134, so things are looking good so far. But look at that. The opponent's coming in strong. Not taking any of my crap today. 125, 140. So immediately I'm under the gun, but finding range early. Well, see, every time I say that, always miss. 134, 81, starting out of the gate. So we've got a little battle developing here. What do you guys think of the board? I think the new board's looking pretty good there. Still not quite sure of that angle, though. There we go. 134, 81, 140 to leave 146. And hopefully I'll get a go at this. Sure enough. So 146, guys. I like the 19s because if you do happen to peg off 2 treble 19s, actually hit that first one. That dart's loose, by the way. You can see it just barely hanging on. Double 16. Oh, right outside. But I do like the 19s here because there wasn't much movement from the treble 19 to the double 16. You just have to shift a little bit to the left. So I prefer that over going the 20s route, treble 20, treble 18. Then you got to drop down to the double 16. A lot of board movement. But looking to clean up here. Nice 13 darter out of the gate. So we're looking good. So far, so good. I'm definitely trying to take a little bit of a break in between throws. A little sip of water. Kind of try not to think about too much. So yeah, great break of throw. Looking to have a great leg here. When you start off nice, it really helps you relax. And check this out. Yeah. A little point to the camera. Okay. We got the yellow 9 darter. Let's see how long that stays up there. Not too long. But still, I think any of us will gladly take a 180 out of the gate. 3 low darts there. And actually that turn with those 3 darts, you're going to see me get a little bit frustrated here a little bit later in the match. So I'm kind of starting to notice a lot of my darts, or a few of my darts, are going low. So I'm actively thinking about that right now, thinking of ways I can improve. Maybe just start throwing a little bit harder. Maybe my throw is getting lazy. So putting a little more juice on the dart right there. Perfect straight dart. And you know, I almost think with the opponent that far back, I could have gone 18s there and then back to the treble 20 to leave 40. Instead, I left 38, but again, with the opponent so far back, a little bit of room, but hey, look at that. 180 puts me under a lot of pressure here. So I'm going to go right at it. Oh, my stem was loose there, so I corrected that. Just a little bit higher. Nope, not happening. Disappointed there because I came out of the gate, broke throw, excuse me, broke throw. So I really wanted to hold throw here, go up 2-0. But thankfully, the level 11 Dart Connect bot gave me another turn. So we're going to clean this up. Take every opportunity that you can. And there we go. First dart is in. Hard to see some of these darts. I think my old eyes are getting to me. 2-0 lead in a race to 5. So I'm feeling pretty comfortable at this point. And look at that, nice 104 average after 2 legs. So first dart was a little bit high. Had to go for the cover shot, and that was not successful. All right, 455. A little bit of a poor start, but trying to recover here. Yeah, just starting to drift all over the place. A little bit frustrated at this point, but all I can do is, you know, pull my darts, walk back to the line as quick as I can, and just try to stay in rhythm. So 406. There we go. And filling it up. Yeah. So that's immediately, anytime you hit a 180, that pretty much fixes any leg. So that helps with a poor start. The opponent is throwing pretty steady here. All right, so back in the red bit. Ooh, loose start. That completely slipped off my thumb. And I still left myself a double, though. Or not a double. I left myself a finish anyway. So 141, we all know the route here. Treble 20. You can go treble 19 or treble 15 to leave double 12 or double 18, whichever you prefer. Which way would you guys go for the 9 darter if given the opportunity? Would you go the 20-19-12 route or the 20-15-18 route? And I want you guys to notice there, you can even back that video up. With 141 left, I hit 2 single 20s. I went bullseye on the last dart. I was trying to leave myself 76 instead of staying on the 20s to leave 81. So think about that for a second. 81 remaining versus 76 remaining. And whoops, I forgot to do the double out attempt there. But yeah, I would prefer 76 remaining all day long compared to 81. But that's why I went bullseye with 141 with the last dart. If that makes sense. I hope it does. All right, so 2 legs to 1. Back on throw here. And I start off horribly. 55. But again, notice that, you know, I try not to let it affect me. Pull my darts right back to the line. And here's the way I look at it. Anytime I have a bad throw, that means I'm one step closer to my next good throw. So I just stay at it. I kind of signal to myself, a lot of darts going low. So I'm very aware of that at this point, actively trying to correct it. And again, those low darts. But saves it on the second dart, and again, low with a third. So from 286, there's really not much you can do. I'm going to stay right on the 20s, hopefully set myself up, but it's going to take a big shot, at least a 140. Nice little saver on the third dart. And the opponent's having a great leg, 100, 135, 135, 91, to be on a one dart finish after 12 darts. That's a tough leg to keep up with. So I might be starting to tighten up a little bit here. I mean, I'm definitely under pressure with this leg. 2 darts pulled into the treble 5 segment. And there it goes. My 2-0 lead has completely evaporated. And that was to break throw. So, you know, the opponent's pretty much got me under a lot of pressure right now, especially in a short race to 5. So that was nice to see. The opponent kicks off with 45, and I come in right back with 100. So definitely need to step it up a gear here. I glance over. I do see that they scored a 26. So I'm like, all right, I got you. If I can just pile in a good score here. Well, there we go. Steady darts. 100, 100. And that's really what you want to see against the darts, especially with the opponent starting off poor. So hopefully I can build on the lead here. And I'm surprised I didn't go for a cover shot there. I don't know. I might have been a little bit stubborn, but that first dart was blocking everything. Now looking back at it, can't believe I didn't go for a cover shot immediately after that first dart. And the opponent, 140, gets himself right back into the leg. And again, right on that top wire with a first dart, and for some reason, I'm staying up there. Thankfully, I snuck that third dart in. And sometimes, you know, not to criticize Americans too much, but because we play so much cricket where we don't have the luxury of going for a cover shot, we tend to not do that. So, hey, 157, double top, just a bit high. That would have been a nice checkout. But yeah, getting back to that, Americans, we play a lot of cricket, so we tend to not go for cover shots because in cricket, you try to force the darts into the segment. So I think that's something that all of us need to work on, especially me there. I think I was being a little bit stubborn. Oh, this is a big dart here. Double 5. Whew. A lot of relief there. I knew that was to break throw. So I'm going up 3 legs to 2. And again, quick match here, race to 5. So that was a huge, huge leg for me. Thankfully, again, the opponent was being pretty generous with her missing on all the doubles. This match could easily be 4-2 the other direction. So again, all 3 darts going low. And I don't know what it was this week. Generally, I don't do that. So I don't know, maybe my arm was tired or, you know, whatever reason, but the darts were going low. I guess the good thing is that I was aware of that. So I'm actively trying to correct that. With not much luck. So a bit of a poor start, but if you recall previous weeks, I was pulling so many darts left. So these 60s, actually, I'm not too disappointed about that. It's nice seeing the darts go straight, at least. And good recovery there. So that's what you want to see. If you have a couple mediocre starts, you know, 60-60, you want to back it up with a couple good shots just to get that score down. So there we go, dead center, darts nice and straight. Well, that one took a little bit of a deflection, bad throw regardless. And being stuck on 193, nothing I could do there. I couldn't go for the bullseye for a cover shot. Had to go right back to the treble 20. So hit that. 133 after 12 darts. Not a bad leg considering the start there. Not a good dart there at all. Good recovery. I'm going to lay it up with a single 18 to leave 40 after 15 darts. So even though with a bad start there, turned out to be a pretty good leg. The opponent's way back, so I'm not under any sort of pressure here. I take a glance over at their score, and I know I've got 3 clear. Probably my favorite double, and there we go. First dart, leg is done. So definitely, you know, when you see a score 4-2 in a race to 5, you're feeling pretty comfortable. I glanced over. I see that the opponent kicked off with 26, so I really wanted to plow in a good score here, and I just couldn't seem to find it. That was a bit frustrating because, you know, anytime the opponent kicks off with a poor start, you definitely want to punish them, hit something good, but wasn't happening. Again, another poor start from, this is level 11 dart connect, by the way. They usually don't do that. So good recovery there. That was a pretty wild second dart. Nice first and third dart. So 307. I'm walking back to the line. I'm thinking, you know, 137, maybe a 140. Just getting myself to a checkout. Great first dart. That thing is dead straight. Oh, here we go. We're going to fill it up. And just a bit low, but regardless, left myself a finish. And here's the thing. I want you guys to pay attention to the end of this leg. I'm not sure if I can get things in quick enough, but 167, I glance over. I see the opponent is way, way back, so I have plenty of time here. I'm still going to go for the finish, though. Had I hit that treble 19, you can best bet I'd go for the fancy bullseye finish for the huge checkout. But I want you to pay attention to what happens on this next leg. So I'm way ahead, right? I'm aware that the opponent is back on 340. They bash in a huge 180. I see that they have 160 remaining. I'm back on 84 for the match. I glance over again. I took a second guess there. I'm going to gamble because I'm like, no way they're going to take out 160. So I laid myself up there, set up the shot, and pretty much gambled everything that they're not going to take this out. And sure enough, well, 61st dart, and they missed. So I got away with that. And now I have 3 clear at the finish. But let me know, would you guys have gone the bullseye route or set the shot up? But there we go. Regardless, second dart went in, game, set, and the match. So there it is, guys. I'll hand it over to myself. All right, so I think that was pretty good. Hold on a second. Wow. I felt pretty good that match. I'll talk to you in a second. Let me pull this up here. Okay, so I came out of the gate pretty good there. You see legs 1 and 2. And then, you know what? I was getting so frustrated there. Legs 3, 4, 5. If you noticed, all my darts, and I'm probably sure I'm going to mention that in commentary, they were going low. I was hitting that inside single segment of the 20, right below the treble. I couldn't get them up, and I was so frustrated here playing at the line, but I just tried to power through it. So 88.2 average, my first 9, 95.4. So the scoring was, I think it was off and on at best. The doubles percentage, 38%. You know, I'm actually fairly happy if it's anything over 33%, because that means on average you're taking out 1, you know, you're hitting a double 1 out of every turn. So 38% is decent, not as good as previous weeks, but again, I'll take it. I think a few of those doubles were at critical times as well. I remember the double 5, I think I left myself 40. Anyway, double 5 was a very important double for me to hit. I think it was a break a throw or it just increased my lead. I forget which, but you know, overall pretty good match. I think there was some scenarios that showed up, especially on that last leg. Did you see when I had 84 left? And I'm sure I mentioned that in commentary. 84 left, the opponent was back on 160. I didn't go the bullseye route because, I don't know, I think it's a gamble. I mean, it's a really safe gamble. 99.9% chance they won't take it out. So I set myself up, took the shot out on the next turn, won the match. So I wasn't forced to go that bullseye route. Normally, with the opponent on a finish, I hit the single 20, then you'd have to go 14 for the bullseye. And I passed on that because I was pretty confident, I was willing to bet that the opponent wasn't going to take out that 160. And, like I said, 99+% of the time, that'll pay off. Unless, you're Eric Bristow. Don't do that in a world championship situation with the 138 Keith Deller took out on him. Don't pass on the bullseye if it's crucially important. But, most of the time, you're going to get away with it. So there it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed Matchday Monday number 5. Hopefully you took away one thing from this. And that's what I said in previous weeks. If you can at least learn one thing every week, those weeks are going to build up. And then after a while, you're going to know a bunch of stuff. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And let me shrink this back up. Until next time. Oh, yeah. I love the new board, by the way. I think those segments were looking pretty healthy. But, average is about the same. Scoring is about the same. So, yeah, I didn't really notice any real improvement. Anyway, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. We'll see you later.